India's biggest slapping sports. Oh, I've seen this. This is fucking hardcore. Like, unironically, this is a pretty nuts sport. It's like the WWE mixed with real slaps. God, the technique is wonderful. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Fuck. They're so evenly matched. Ooh! Taking a fat wallop on that one. It's weird because they're actually slapping each other, but they sell it like it's a WWE performance. I haven't seen this one. I bet he regrets that Goldberg spear attempt now. Fucking played him like bongos. Come on. Oh yeah. Oh, the secret slap. Oh. The 7 secret palms. Oh shit. The guy in the red trousers he has to be like the LeBron James of slapping here. He's too good. This guy is way too strong. I'm pretty sure the people he's fighting aren't even like slapping athletes. They're just people from the crowd that had like one too many beers or something maybe. He's like the only one that seems trained. This sport is called Kabaddi. I think you're mixing it up. This isn't Kabaddi, I don't think. I mean, I guess... Oh, I mean, it says right there, all Kabaddi. I thought Kabaddi was the one where you play volleyball with your feet, or am I thinking of Sepak Takraw? Oh! Uh-oh. You shook the hornet's nest. Oh, damn. You slapped the bull, and now here comes the nuts. Oh! Now that is a good technique. The Superman slap. This man's got a chest of steel. It's like he's fucking built with Kevlar. Now slap his shit. Oh, fuck yeah. That'll get you every time. Oh, there is no escape. Not in his world. No, sir. God, this guy's too good. Like, he's just way too fucking strong. Those slaps are too meaty. He's fired up. Someone fucking slap him. Let's go. I'm in. Finally. Let's get it. Grabbed his cock. It's part of Kabaddi tradition. You have to tug on the cock to make sure he's not using augments. Here we go. Show of respect, and now let's get wild, boys. So who's Day Nazare? Is it this guy? Or is it this guy? Oh, here we go. There it is. First blood. Nice. Good speed. Good speed. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Oh, full force now. I'm a little confused on the rules, if I'm being honest. Ooh! Gotta keep your guard up. Ooh! Oh no! Oh no! He found an opening. You give an inch, he takes a mile. He found it. He's in the zone. Not bad. Yeah, it's all over from here. You gotta be stronger than that, man. Are you not allowed to block? I think you can only dodge. Based on everything I've seen from Kabaddi, I think you can only dodge. Oh, the jumping jacks! He's disrespecting him! Cool! That's what I like to fucking see! Yes! I love that from heaven to earth slap or whatever the fuck it is.
Very good.
Oh, the spectators are getting involved. That was a closed fist. This man's cheating. Red Shorts is cheating. He threw a punch like a coward. There we go. Oh, damn! That punch was packing power from like all of his ancestors. That was huge. Ooh! Does that mean he wins because the other guy got embarrassed? That's a style victory? Wait, holy shit, he just won because of that. What are the rules? I'm so fucking confused on the rules, but I am beyond interested. What's the most popular fight? Let's go, come on. Fuck yeah. Does he have tape on his nipples? Wait, what? How's that not against the rules? That would help blunt the slap force. Hey, he's got a fucking band-aid on his nipples. That's cheating. You might as well just wear, like, body armor. Thanks to the Prime Slam. The resub Flamingo. They're probably sensitive. If you have sensitive nipples, then this isn't the kind of sport for you to be in the first place. You can't, I think that's so unfair. He already has a height advantage, and now he's got tape all over his fucking body? Like, come on. Though he doesn't have a whole lot of force behind his slaps. He's not looking good right now. He is not looking good. Yes! I love Kabaddi! Where's Vasily? Man, imagine if Vasily did enter into this. He'd slap holes through their chests. Ooh! Nice! Yeah, I think it has to have like some element of Kabaddi, right? So I'm guessing there's like territories that they have to like infiltrate or something for points. Fuck, I don't get it. They have to cross the middle. Okay, so Yellow Shorts is trying to stop him from crossing the middle through slaps, I think. That was a playful little tap on the face. I like that. Good sportsmanship. Oh, here we go. Oh! The armbar. Oh! Good reversal. Oh, Jesus. An interesting technique. Whoa, hey now. What was that? Hit him with the 3 pumps over there. Have some class. Jesus Christ. That's a forbidden jutsu. Oh, ooh. Snuck one in on you, huh? Do you want to quit now? Pussy? He did not like that. Oh, he's trying to create a force field or something. I don't know if it's gonna work. Oh, he's already given up. Oh, there it is, there it is. A quick one. Get in with the old one, too. Oh, oh. Oh, he's really... Oh, wow. So he wins now. I just don't get it. So is it like a touchdown? Exit Prime Bob and resub Insidious. That's gotta be at least some of it. Pretty interesting sport. It's probably enough for now. It's been a couple months since the last professional slapping tournament we got to tune into, and to say that I was eagerly awaiting the next one would be an understatement. I've barely been able to get erect since, and now I'm happy to say a new one has dropped, and I was fucking foaming at the mouth when I found it. Unfortunately, I'm a little tardy to this party. It actually dropped almost a week ago, but I only found out a couple days ago during a stream when someone told me about it, because subscribing to someone on YouTube doesn't always give you a notification when that shit goes live. So unfortunately, I've been fucking sitting limp-dicked waiting for a new one to drop. Meanwhile, it had already dropped and I was just late, which makes me very upset. However, this is part of a new event put on by the same people, the Fight for Hype event, and I highly recommend checking out the full video on their channel because it's a really good video. I'm going to focus on the slap contest portion, and this is a rookie slapping circuit. Now, we're all familiar with the big three when it comes to slapping athletes. You got Vasily Kamatsky, aka the God Hand, the immortal being said to devour slaps. He has never been defeated, and most likely never will unless Jesus himself decides to enter the ring. You've got our newest big boy on the block, Misha, the professional Russian swimmer, the man who has replaced the milk in his cereal with gasoline. Dude probably mixes his fucking whey protein powder with motor oil. And last but not least, you've got Papa, real name Dennis, the man with arms the size of cement mixers. If every professional slapper represented one of the 7 deadly sins, Papa would be the sin of gluttony and wrath. Now this holy trinity of holy shit slaps is making up the foundation of what it means to be a professional slap athlete, but they didn't always start this way. All 3 of these gentlemen started out as unknown rookies, and that's the kind of tournament that we're about to watch today. These are up-and-coming, aspiring slap athletes.
No. It's like a high.
A playful blow, something you'd see in a lesbian porn film, not at the big stage of Fight for Hype slapping. And she was quickly reminded of that fact when the pink-haired lady responds with some fucking meat. You can see in her face, that slap had bad intentions and she felt them on the cheek. This really marked the turning point in the battle because beforehand you saw how she reacted. She even covered her mouth like she was guilty, like, oh, I didn't mean to slap you, I'm sorry, this was kind of barbaric. But then when the pink-haired lady asks her what the 5 fingers say to the face, that's when it hits her, it's time to get aggressive, and she does. See it in her technique, she's getting further and further back until all of a sudden she's gonna do like a fucking 360 no-scope slap right across her face. And that's exactly what happens once she gets set off by one of the pink-haired lady's pretty powerful slaps.
Ну хорошо.
Just look at the slap on the way to the face, it's like steam popping out of a train en route. As you can see, friendships aren't really made in front of the slapping table, only enemies are made there. It started off playful between both, none of them really giving it their best, just kind of a, one of these, and then all of a sudden by the end it's like fucking putting barbed wire in the palm of their hands and slapping them across the face. There's really no clear winner. I'll let the last 2 slaps play out for you, but I wasn't really sure who won because they didn't say, and I couldn't tell by how much money they were given, so I'm gonna just go ahead and say everyone wins in that one. That was a pretty even match.
Давай, девчонка, в тебе есть эта злость.
Moving on to round 2, this man right here is about to have his entire existence put into question with the power of just one slap. Just look at that face, pure agony, looking like all of his senses all at once just got rocked.
Okay. Глаз дергается, чувака.
Another fuck your mother kind of shot right there. The man does pack some serious heat with those slaps. Now, unfortunately, that one was a foul because he got a little bit of the ear, and that's illegal. You can't be hitting, you know, above the cheek, on the ear, on the neck, jerking him off. You can't do any of that kind of foul play. They want this by the rules, and I respect that very much. That being said, the other guy swings back with a foul of his own.
It's full. Yeah, it's full.
Now this is actually a pretty intense foul because he hits him right in the eye, and it wasn't like a love tap or anything. He was really putting some speed on it, and he spun himself around like a fucking Looney Tunes character in a baseball game that just swung and missed. So he was really swinging for the fences here, and it gets him right in the eye. I'm actually surprised his eye didn't just fucking pop out like some type of scene in a 1980s action movie. Now they both have a foul in this match, and the entire round ends up in a draw. Let's move on to round 3. Now in round 3 we're actually introduced to the characters by name. This is the first time that I noticed in this slapping contest that they actually gave us the character's lore. On the right we have Story, 27-year-old man following his dreams to be a professional slap athlete, and his name and lights the whole nine, just like the greats like Vasily Kamatsky. And interestingly enough, he is the boyfriend to the pink-haired girl we saw compete in the first round. On the left is Oleg, a man who's only here for the fun of it. Kinda reminds you of Saitama, right? Just a slapper for fun. And this turns into a damn near grudge match.
Ты хочешь продолжить?
That guy in the back's reaction is pretty much the same reaction I had. He was probably worried that his fucking head was gonna fly off and hit him, so he was ready to dodge that shit. Now, clearly our anime protagonist Story did not come prepared to this event. He didn't realize how intense the slaps were going to be. He probably thought they were going to be the old-fashioned college frat bro thing. You're all drunk and you're just giving yourselves little slaps to hype yourself up to go talk to the girl that you want to impress. You do a keg stand, your face is a little red because of the slaps, but it's all in good fun slaps. Not the kind of slaps that you're going to receive here. These are the slaps that are trying to fuck you up, and I don't think he was ready for that. But he does recover, he does not get knocked out, and he continues to go the entire duration of the fight, which I respect.
Готов?
Yeah, in front of his girlfriend too, unfortunately. But he takes it. That was a foul because he got him in the eye again, and not really right in the eye. It was more of like a glancing upper into the eye, which is still a foul, and I agree with the call from the referee there. You don't want any of this kind of dirty play or anything like that. But he's not really returning the slaps with the same intensity that he's receiving. If this was Full Metal Alchemist, there is no law of equivalent exchange right now. He's just getting fucking bludgeoned by Oleg.
Round. Okay. Okay.
This was supposed to be the final round, and you can really see the fear set in on his face right now. Story just knows it's going to hurt. He's been trained now to realize when that slap's coming, the pain's coming with it. Unfortunately for Story, the crowd voted for an extra round. I skipped quite a few slaps in between, and he did a good job taking those on the chin, but I think by this point, he was just ready to call it a fucking day.
Еще.
Yeah, his face here really says it all. He doesn't really want this bonus round. Again, his face tells the whole story. He's in pain, there's some clear boo-boos on his cheek, it's red, it's swollen, and he honestly looks like he's getting choked up from the pain. I probably would be too. I probably would have already erupted into tears by now, and I honestly think he performed really well in that bonus round. Now we're moving on to the final match of this Fight for Hype Championship, and I have to say, I think we may have seen the birth of another great with this last match. This man is massive, and trust me, you're gonna need like a blanket or something to snuggle with, because you're gonna be afraid of this man crawling in your fucking window and slapping you when you're trying to go to sleep. Because this guy is intimidating, and his slaps are furious. So get ready for this shit.
Опасно. Один фол.
Was it the cleanest slap to the cheek? Absolutely not. But this is Sasha, and that slap most definitely shattered his opponent's collarbone. His opponent's name is Shane, and Shane is definitely needing to go to the hospital after this round. I'm telling you that right now. Sasha is a fucking madman. You're going to notice a common theme in all three of these rounds. Every single one of them puts Shane to sleep. These slaps are absolutely rocking him very fucking hard. The force knocks him off his feet all 3 times. I'm sorry to spoil the 3rd round here for you, but those slaps are nuts. He is 100% with near knockouts in his slaps. That is an unheard of statistic in this league. Even Vasily Kamatsky doesn't nearly KO his opponents in every single slap. In fact, he's beaten opponents without KOing them at all. He wins by points in judge's decision. However, Sasha, I mean, good lord. Shane, I cannot believe even lasted 3 rounds, but hats off to Shane, because he was no pushover. His slap was pretty good too, but he just went up against an absolute monster. Yeah, it's pretty hard to look at if you're a fan of Shane. It's pretty goddamn brutal. I feel like Shane would have done well against the other opponents. He just got super unlucky with this matchup here and drawing the short stick. I mean, Jesus Christ, you're trying to slap a brick wall against Sasha, and you're also getting slapped by something that has more power to it than a goddamn jackhammer. Recipe for disaster. I respect you, Shane, for getting in there and even going 3 rounds with him. But yeah, I think Sasha's the biggest takeaway from this tournament. I honestly feel like we'll be seeing more of him. And not to discredit all of the other rookies, I think they all performed very well. It takes a lot of courage to even get up there for these competitions, so I respect the fuck out of that. I certainly wouldn't do it, but I do love watching it. This is honestly, unironically, my favorite sport right now. I fucking love slapping, and I love the guy's channel. So I really would recommend going to check it out and watching the whole video because the whole thing's fucking great. But I mean, that's it for now. So yeah. If I asked you what your favorite sound was, what would you immediately think of? Applause to let you know that you did a good job at something? Maybe your parents telling you they're proud of you? For me, my favorite sound is the sound of 5 fingers meeting a face and creating this beautiful melody, this slap that echoes throughout space and time. Today we're looking at another brutal slapping tournament. This is Security vs. Guy from the Audience slapping competition from the Holy House of Slaps, this beautiful YouTube channel. Again, I'm only going to show you some of the slaps. I'm not going to show you all of them. You can watch the whole thing if you want. It's important to know before we dive into the crucible here that the closed captions are really off. The closed captions are not even close. It's like a Chinese bootleg DVD from back in the early 2000s. I don't know what the fuck went wrong with the captions. I've never had a problem before, but here it reads like Google Translate was overdosing on bath salts. I don't know what this guy did to deserve this. It wasn't exactly a competition between these two guys. This guy just goes up there to get the shit slapped out of him. Maybe he was just an asshole and was heckling, so they brought him up there to discipline him because his parents never did. I really don't know, but it's just a montage of him getting slapped, looking straight out of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure with the ora here. But anyway, after his cheeks get turned to dust, we get our first matchup between these two women.
Ладно, потом тебя убью.
Вот это ты подрочишь мне, блядь.
It was around right here where I noticed the subtitles got a little fishy, going with, "Then I will kill, now this type of masturbate to me." That sounds like something you'd read on the Facebook page where an Indian man's trying to flirt with a woman, you know, show me Bob's Vagana, bitch lasagna stuff. And it just didn't really seem right. It didn't seem like a joke that would have been made at the time, like this type masturbate to me type masturbate. But it only gets worse from here. So I don't know what's gone wrong with the translate feature, but it was not working very well. So now we have the first official slap thrown of the tournament, and it's a glancing blow, bit of a wet fart, and only a couple fingers make contact and it all hits her neck. So not the most powerful start to this new episode, but the real star of this first round goes to the closed captions. 3 times, 2-3, all you first give urine, hand on it, once we'll try not. I could definitely see that being the intro to a song. The 3 times, 2-3, all you first give urine. That sounds beautiful, very melodic. And she does give the urine hand to the other girl, just not on the cheek. She hits the neck, so the urine hand may have been in full effect, just wasn't aimed properly. I don't exactly know what it means. Maybe this girl, instead of using chalk, pissed on her hand and slapped her with it, which would explain why it was such a glancing blow, kind of just sliding off her face. Either way, I think that should be an illegal technique. You shouldn't be able to use bodily fluids. Now, when it comes to sound, I don't have the golden ear like Mozart. I just can't hear things and know what notes they are and shit like that. But when it comes to slaps, I'm something of a savant. I know what a good slap should sound like, a real slap should sound like. You know, if we ever start deep faking slaps, I'll have to be the expert that goes in and tells you if it's real or fake. And in this case, these first few slaps, they sound fake. They sound like stock sound effects of a slap. It's just something doesn't sit right with me. They don't strike me as authentic slap audio. It sounds canned. I hear little hints of reverb, a little bit of barley in there as well. The sounds are just a bit crunchy, as if they've been recorded in a separate circumstance and then spliced in here. Maybe I'm wrong, and I very well could be, and I most likely am. I just thought it was worth mentioning. These slaps are so pristine that it's giving me the impression that the audio is faked.
Давай.
Маленький замах.
Твоя рука, вот. Вот, размахнулся, вот, понятно? И фу, со всего размаху. Think.
This guy must really hate the other girl, because he goes around and gives her a tutorial on the proper way to slap to get the most torque and the most impact behind the slap. So he's really trying to get a knockout here, trying to really fuck this other girl's face up. He must just be like the coach of her. So now he's coming in off the sideline, calls a timeout, and then gives her another play here.
Я всех вырубал тут нахуй. Вот, ну тут, нормально, да.
Using her newly taught forbidden slapping technique, she's able to elicit quite the response from this spectator in the background here. Look at this kid. He is really into it. It's like he's just watching a car crash in front of him.
Ну, лучше уже, да, уже лучше.
That's the final slap of the round before the bell sounds, and it ends in a draw. I think right up until that last slap, this one was going to the girl with the neck tattoo. She was pretty much dominating it for the most part, right up until that last slap, which had some real meat behind it, which earns them the draw. Now we move on to our heavyweight division.
Oh. Oh!
Fuck you, fucking mouth. You so weighty, of course you feel the weight. That reads like something out of 50 Shades of Grey. Maybe I'm totally wrong and the captions are 100% accurate. This is really what they're saying here, and god, that would be fucking awesome. Feels come on posh posh, don't you losh, beat the cat poop is normal. Ooh! Now that is how you beat the cat poop.
Что-то завоняло, блядь.
Yeah, I bet it smells like fucking in there. Fucking testosterone. This shit is hardcore. These are no doubt some really big blasts, and I really like the larger man's technique where he comes straight across and hits it and falls back a little bit with his own momentum. It's like he's doing the old sprinkler dance, but not stopping to actually sprink it. He just goes straight through. I really like the dude's technique, and it really pays off nicely because he has the upper hand right now, I'd say. And definitely has the upper hand, hand-wise. His hands are fucking massive. They cover the entire other guy's face. This slap is so powerful it elicits something a little bit more personal here. You homeless, unemployed guards, you have to fuck right away. So he slapped him so hard that they're about to make some guards have sex here.
Лососин, давай, блядь, дай ему воды попить, нахуй. На, сука! Да. Конкретно. Красава! Чисто на водопроводчик. На! Охуеть, ебать, пизда, ебать.
That's the final slap of the round, and he indeed slapped the pussy off of that guy for sure. That was a very powerful, meaty sonic boom slap. And he wins the round with that one there. He ends up taking home the whole prize, but I thought it was a pretty hard-fought match on both of their ends. It's not easy to step up in the heavyweight division like that, especially when you're on the lower end of the heavyweight, like his opponent was, and I thought he did an admirable job. Now we move on to the next round of the tournament.
Ты такой, я не в третьей смене. Прости, ой, блядь, ты чё, ебать, меня?
Всех ушатал сразу в шею. Давай один фол.
This is the most disrespectful slap I've ever seen in the professional slapping sports event. It is just ridiculous. He's not even going for the cheeks, he just goes right for the neck like he's trying to slit his throat.
Невальный, блядь. На нахуй, ебать! Близко, близко! Братан, ну...
That's a face that says, yep, I fucked up. And he did. He gets punished very hard for going for his competitor's neck. He just gets absolutely walloped on. A straight clobbered. And they count it as a knockout. He quits right there and the other guy takes home the title. All decided with a single slap. He shouldn't have gone for a cheap shot, and in return he paid the ultimate price because this guy really did give him the jazz.
Пошел. А, ну это пиздец, блядь, дядь, ну что за... Что делать, ебать? А это рыжий, блядь. Это все сделал рыжий. Сука! Я ебал, бля. Да. Ты что сделал? Черт нахуй! Была бы моя воля, убил бы.
These incredible big boys out here busting cheeks, busted nuts, and these incredible captions to really complement all of it. This is just what slapping tournaments are all about. Just high octane, palms to the face, no mercy, relentlessness, while also talking about getting fucked on couches and fucking cars or whatever the closed captions are talking about.
На, сука, ебать. Я охуел.
Фолил. Висок, да, фол тоже.
No doubt the slaps are big, but the boys are bigger. The slaps don't really do much damage to either one of them, and in the end they give it to the guy that is not overly tattooed, because his slaps had a little bit more of an impact on the other guy, but not by much. I thought this was just a really close one. It wasn't the most thrilling of bouts we've seen, and it's only because they were so iron-jawed. There really wasn't a whole lot of damage being done that you could see, but you could definitely tell that those slaps were packing some mean power behind them.
Пиздец. Ой, бля.
Ты ему чуть нос так не сломал, блин.
Это вообще пизда.
Попал? По носу, да?
This is the biggest mismatch in slapping history. This guy looks like a fucking hitman. This man looks like he's made out of steel. This looks like the guy that Superman was based on, and he's going up against an actual schoolboy. Now, interestingly, this is the security guard from the title of the video. This is the guy's security that decided to compete, and they really gave him some cannon fodder. They just gave him a lamb to a slaughter.
Ой, бля!
Just look at this shit. Look at his hair. He slaps him so hard he nearly slaps the hair off of his head. Those follicles are all kinds of confused.
Ну так, чисто в натуре, ебать.
Not a single one of this kid's slaps makes his head move at all, not even an inch. He just doesn't flinch. His neck muscles are so strong, you could take a sledgehammer to his chin and nothing would happen. The sledgehammer would probably break.
Да ну нахуй. На. Давай, 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 давай. Ну чисто, блядь, вырубает.
Может,
Два пальца, да. Я здесь еще, да, я...
Yeah, that's about all she wrote. It's absolutely brutal what the security guard does to this kid, you know. Maybe he deserved it, maybe he was playing hooky to be there, so the security guard was just delivering justice right in the palm of his hand, right to his fucking frontal lobe. It was unbelievably powerful, and he had to get checked for a concussion too. I half expected the guy checking him for a concussion was going to rip off the face mask, Mission Impossible style. There's just going to be the security guard again and slaps him one more time. Either way, this was such a good slapping competition, not only because the slaps were solid, but I loved the closed captioning. I hope they never fix that because these translations were fucking awesome. That's it. So yeah. There's a clip that's gone viral on Twitter today that everyone has been tagging me in because it's in my field of expertise. Slapping. There is an absolutely brutal clip that's making the rounds on Twitter, which is a slapping competition between two gentlemen. But these gentlemen don't have any manners. These slaps are like tectonic plate shifting level slaps. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if there was like actual registered activity on the Richter scale during this slapping competition. The damage that was done to their faces is unlike anything I've seen before. So I wanted to show you a couple of the slaps as well as, of course, the viral clip. I don't want to show you all of it because I think this is something that you have to see to believe, so I'm going to put a link to the whole match in the description of the video. I can't undersell the power behind these meaty paws colliding with their cheeks. It is downright dangerous. Like, these are slaps that could kill a man. This isn't your grandma's old disciplinary slaps. These are big boys.
Este câștigător arbitru, domnul Sandu Lungu, le aduce la cunoștință regulile încă o dată pentru că le-a și spus este...
Să vedem cum încasează o palmă de 152 de kilograme. Wow! Pentru prima dată îl văd.
Let me introduce you to our protagonist. This guy shows up to the hootenanny already swollen and that side of his face is already clearly damaged. So this is not his first battle of the night. And he still shows up and puts on a historic display of heart and soul. This is a 23-minute schlobber knocker. This just goes the distance between these two furious warriors. It is absolutely nuts.
Alexandru este la fel de calm ca și în meciurile trecute.
A râs.
Now let me introduce you to this absolute titan. This guy laughs off the first like 6 slaps, even though these aren't like pussy slaps by any means. Like just listen to the sound of that slap. That sounds like a musket going off in that building. And he just shakes it off, laughs about it, and then gets ready for the next round. That is beyond scary. Now I'll admit this is my first exposure to this organization. This is RXF. This is the first slapping tournament I've seen from them, but wow, what a showcase.
A încasat cea de-a doua lovitură primită de la Alexandru. Wow! Ia să vedem pe duce această lovitură foarte puternic, foarte determinat.
Lovitura foarte
I'm speed running through some of the rounds here, but he's delivering meat. Both of them are. But one guy is still laughing about it, while the other is fighting for his life right now. This is a true anime story situation here, and you can see his face swelling in real time. It's also fitting that that guy has a skull tattoo on the back of his hand that he's slapping with. That's like Roy Mustang in Full Metal Alchemist. Like, this dude's alchemy is just destructive slapping blows.
Și probabil ar fi
L-a amețit, l-a amețit.
And it's with that slap that we have an even match. That guy is no longer laughing about it. He's not having fun anymore. This has just become a full-blown war.
Obrazului este full.
Nu s-a ferit, nu a făcut.
Nu s-a ferit, dar lovitura asta a fost destul de puternică.
I've skipped like 5 slaps from each of them here just to kind of give you a little halftime report. So you can see that his face is starting to bleed quite a bit more. The skin is literally being slapped off of his body. And his cheeks are inflating like a balloon, looking like a chipmunk hoarding acorns in its mouth.
Și Asimiu s-a umflat și mai tare la față deja. La Mike Diamond cumva ridică acea centură ca să-i mai motiveze pe
It's just getting worse and worse. He slapped the concussion out of him. He overwrote his previous concussion with a new concussion with that shot. So they're both delivering some very devastating shots here. But the guy on the right looks like he's been hit in the face with a sledgehammer 45 times in a row now. They even wiped off some of the chalk because there was so much of a build-up there. And now that the chalk's wiped off, you can really see all the bruising and shit. It looks like he has legitimately slapped the beard off of that guy, where once there is a beard, there is now only a bruise. Like, just actually destroyed the hair follicles on his face with the slapping.
pe care îl are.
Wow! Wow!
Prezintă dureri la cap și spune că a ricoșat prea tare.
That right there is the clip that's gone viral on Twitter, and you can probably see why. That actually sounds like a cannon went off in that building. And then the guy's face is on full display, and holy shit, it looks like Ed, Edd, and Eddy when they have jawbreakers in their mouth. His whole face has been distorted by these slaps. I saw someone say that he got slapped so hard he turned into Nintendo 64 graphics. I think it was Saving the Bees that said that, and it's super accurate. It really does look like he got slapped from 4K into like 360p. From high definition textures to low polygon. The amount of damage both of these gentlemen took is unreal. Obviously, it's all very dangerous, but my god, what fucking warriors going to battle in there. I'm not even going to show you the ending here. I don't want to spoil who won, so I'm going to blue ball you a bit. I recommend watching the full thing because, Jesus Christ, it does not end the way you think it ends. The guy who took all this damage deserves a Purple Heart for this effort. So, I just wanted to talk about this and show a little bit of it because it's unreal. That's about it. See ya. It has been a massive week for slapping tournaments and slapping enthusiasts across the globe. A mere 6 months ago, slapping tournaments were an unheard of sport. In fact, there was only 2 videos on YouTube I was able to find, and now, 6 months later, it's become a goddamn household name, a beloved international sport that I expect to see in the Olympics very soon. It is a sport that is enjoyed by all ages and all sizes, and it's truly one of the better sports we've ever seen come out here. This is like fucking modern day gladiatorial combat, except much cooler. And it's only been 6 months. Think of where it could be in 6 years. It could be bigger than football, baseball, bigger than porn, the Bible. There's no telling how big this sport can get. And I am proud to say that I am a huge supporter, and I have been since its inception. That love that mothers feel for their children, I feel for slapping tournaments. I feel like an estranged father watching their child grow from a distance. But that child's growing really fucking fast. It's only been 6 months and now they're hitting the big time, full fucking grown. Anyway, the news this week is Dana White was made aware of slapping tournaments, and it seems like he fell in love instantly, as most people do when it comes to slapping athletics. He posted a tweet about it and then even hinted about bringing slapping to the big stage, so slapping's becoming mainstream. And I also was made aware of another slapping tournament that took place in a different part of the world. Usually it's just America and Russia, but this one did not take place in either of those two areas, and this one is extremely powerful. What you'll notice with this slapping tournament, what makes this one a bit more unique is there is no rules and regulations about where to hit and also the technique to hit. In American slapping, you have to do like the fucking sprinkler and bring it across straight-armed. In the Russian slapping, you cannot slap the ear or the chin, the neck, or anything. Those are all counted as penalties. In here, it's basically just a free-for-all. As long as you've got an open palm and it makes contact pretty much anywhere above the nipples, it's fair game. And I fucking like that a lot. This is a really nice spin on it, and it really takes it back to its roots as a sport. I'd also like to point out all the competitors you'll see here seem very young, so it leads me to believe that this is an entire college, a whole university formed around teaching optimal slapping tactics, which I find to be great. I say it's about goddamn time. They have wrestling colleges, clown colleges, why not one that shows you how to properly introduce a face to your hand? There's only one major at this university and it involves sore cheeks and broken teeth. Now, there's no doubt these slaps are really clobbering. These slaps are really packing some fat meat in there. It's definitely going to be greasing up your ass stain pretty hard. But one thing I think is missing is lore. I couldn't find the full video here. I could only find this super cut. I couldn't find like the whole director's cut DVD commentary or anything. I couldn't find an entire video of this. So I don't know any of the characters. I don't know the athletes here. And I think that's an element that's going to be missing if they keep going down this format. Yes, it's a nice montage, but sometimes you want foreplay as well. I'd like to know more about the people that are putting life, limb, and penis on the line here. And I don't get that with this, which is okay considering it's the first I've seen from it. But I would like in the future if they did develop it a bit more. Show us what they're competing for, who's competing, where they come from. Maybe America's Got Talent style thing where everyone's got like a fucking sad backstory. They come from like a family of trapeze artists who, you know, tragically collapsed during one of the sets and now they work for Bruce Wayne and now they're on America's Got Talent. You know, just something to get us invested in the people slapping and getting slapped. Give us someone to root for. But as for now, I think this is a pretty good collection of slaps. This man got his shit pushed in so hard they immediately pronounced him dead on the spot. They're carrying him away like something out of a Saturday morning cartoon. They fucking caught his unconscious body like it was a trust fall exercise. An absolutely devastating slap, a straight fucking wallop that makes it look like he slapped all the bones out of his body with the way he goes so unconscious and rubbery. Like out of Harry Potter when he goes for the golden snitch and they try to fix his arm but they end up getting rid of the bones so they bend it over. A little behind the scenes action here, and good news is the man was fine. He shook it off, drank some water. Now, I can't help but point out something I don't like here with this man's technique. The guy who does the straight arm stuff, who delivered the KO, and as you just saw right there, he doesn't really slap his opponents. He hits him with his wrist, which is kind of just like a baseball bunt. And that's, to me, should be cheating, a forbidden technique, a forbidden jutsu. And I know the difference is only like 4 inches, where you're supposed to hit up here and down here, but think about the difference 4 inches makes. Think about it on a woman's body. That's the difference between her asshole and her vaginal hole. 2 wildly different holes with wildly different things coming out of both holes. That can also go across the entire taint region as well. 4 inches is a big deal, and it's no different in slapping. When you're hitting up here, the kind of impact that you're generating is a lot different than the kind you get down here. And you're going for slapping, not fucking wrist blasting. I don't like that technique. I think it's cheating. Now you have your winner, as you can see, and I still respect the man that was hitting with the straight arm. I don't think he was doing it intentionally. I don't believe that was his intention to go out there and cheat. I'm just saying, as far as slapping rules go, usually that is frowned upon and not encouraged. Still, a great little montage of slapping, and I'm glad to see it's getting picked up in all places on the planet. It really is a sport that should go across the globe. What's more fun than slapping people? A lot of things are more fun than getting slapped. But the point I'm making is, as far as sports go, at least it's not as boring as shit like fucking baseball and golf and shit. This is a fun, exhilarating sport. If you're gonna, get involved in combat sports, slapping's about the most fucking fun you can have. That's about it. So yeah. Big Mac and Coach Killa. I don't remember Big Mac. But with a name like that, I bet he's pretty wild. Man's gonna come in here with like dynamite on his palm. Hey, wait, is that a Kenpachi Zarak? What the fuck was his last name? Kenpachi Z Bleach? Nice. That's pretty cool.
All right, here we
I
are
wish he
back
was
at the barrel for the
cosplaying
coin
as
toss.
Kenpachi, like an eye patch and everything.
All right, Coach Killa wins the toss. He
A little
will slap
disappointed.
first.
So kissing is allowed? Yeah. As long as you don't club, you can do anything you want.
And here's
Stick
your
your
wind-up
tongue
for
in their
round one.
throat if you want, I guess, yeah. Fuck yeah. Be a pretty interesting tactic. Oh! Oh boy.
Down in round one.
But just like an anime, he's not gonna give up. He's gonna be fine. Let's go. Let's go! Big Mac just got served with a side of fries there. Holy
Fantastic
shit.
shot from Coach Killa. Fight 3 knockdowns and it's an automatic TKO.
No, but at 3 knockdowns, that's when
So
Big
Big
Mac
Mac
powers
needs to
up. His
stay on
spiritual
his feet
pressure
during this
starts to
match.
overwhelm his opponents.
And that is assuming that he's
Every
gonna step
hit
back
makes
to
him
the barrel and
stronger.
continue.
He's gonna unleash his Bankai. It's awfully stiff. That's a little stiff. Oh no, it's not gonna be good.
Good
Yeah.
slap by Big Mac.
No, yucky, kind of stinky. You can't be that
Might
stiff.
not be enough power though. Coach
Rough.
Killa is known for having a fantastic.
Oh, he said, oh, all right.
Another great shot by Coach Killa.
He survived that one. You love to see that.
Big
You
Mac
see?
manages to stay on his
He's
feet
buckling
this time.
down.
That's impressive.
That's fucking right, baby.
Definitely felt that strike. And another good slap by Big
All right,
Mac.
okay, hold on a second. Hold on a second. Is he flinching? Yeah. Yeah. That I think that should definitely be called. That absolutely looks like a flinch. He's already moving his cheek before his hand gets there. I do think his... You can't really see it here. This looks like an actual anime after image. But I think he's too stiff, A. And B, him flinching. I think there's 0% chance Big Mac wins this.
And another good slap by Big Mac.
Oh, he even got called.
Okay, looks
Oh,
like Big
okay,
Mac
fuck
has
yeah.
been called for a stepping violation. But at the same time, we have a little bit
Nice.
more of a flinch here
Good ref, good ref.
by Coach Killa. So here we go with
All right,
round
hang
3.
in there. Let's go. Oh, shit.
Big Mac goes down again.
He's fine. He's fine.
Holy smokes.
He didn't even feel it. He's laughing right
He
now.
is not happy about it, and it looks like our official has seen enough.
No, he's
That's gonna
fine.
be the end of the match.
Look at him. He's getting
Coach
stronger.
Killa is going to move on to the semifinals tomorrow night, and Big
Rough.
Mac is
Well, sent him right back to the Soul Society. Wasn't even
unbelievable
close,
knockout by
unfortunately.
Coach Killa.
We almost saw a man's bare ass a second ago, and that got me really fucking ready to watch some slapping. So, let's run it. Let's go, E Honda. He's even... What is that? What is that hand tattoo? Isn't that one of the ranks in Call of Duty? Isn't that first prestige?
From Thetford, Norfolk, Anvil!
Anvil, welcome to the Thunderdome.
Good evening, ladies.
I gotta tell you, E Honda looks like he's gonna fuck him up.
UK. Let's get right to it.
With the coin toss.
E Honda looks like he has no regard for human life. He really strikes me as a guy that's ready to fucking kill someone. John Parker looks so sweet. Just a real wholesome looking referee. He's gonna apologize each time someone throws a slap. Not very good. Nah, not very good. Mediocre. This is the UK's first slapping tournament, so they have to figure it out. This looks strong. Pretty good!
Wow.
That wasn't bad at all.
Okay. Much better.
I'm not impressed right now. Anvil's not doing it. He's throwing some wet noodles. He's not got his body in it. Yeah, this is all like shoulder.
Is gonna have to watch.
You have to flow with it.
Okay, another
That was better. That was better. He did that one for the queen. It's alright. Mediocre at best, but he's getting better.
Honda returning fire.
He's gonna eat his soul on this one, I feel it. Oh, what the fuck is this? These are like playful slumber party slaps. Come on, Honda. This is just not very good. Like, I feel like I just went into a bar of, like, middle-aged dudes, and they're getting in a scuffle about the latest soccer match. But they're too drunk to, like, connect properly. Let's go, Honda. Hey, that's better. That's a lot better. Now we're bringing it back. The ref seems nervous. Yeah, I mean, they're having fun.
Okay, it's time to get serious here.
This is very playful.
Good slap.
This is very wholesome, I feel like.
Nothing for the
What the fuck? John McAfee's dead? Yeah, maybe one of these two killed him. Who knows? This is it. Oh, Jesus Christ.
We are gonna have a penalty now.
Very not good. That is some poop ass. There's one guy in the chat that just keeps saying, "We'll have a good slap, governor." And every time he says that, it puts a fucking smile on my face. I don't know why he keeps saying it.
Oh, nice.
That was a better slap. Oh, hey, that was better. That back-to-back.
Bring it home here.
Yeah, if this is the UK's best right now, I don't know if they're ready for the US or Poland.
Okay, not bad. Fantastic match. We're going to have to go to the judges' scorecards.
Even just the referee, like, look at the way he responds to, like, even a very simple slap. He's like, oh my god, are you still alive? Whereas in the US scene, the ref over here is just laughing at the guy. Like, damn near going over and spitting on him. Over here, it's like true concern, like, you know, do we need the ER here? Do we need the ambulance? I'm honestly surprised the police aren't busting in here looking for slapping license, to be fair. Probably Anvil. Yeah. I think that's earned. I think he was the better one here. Yeah, there's 3 episodes of this right now. It's exciting. This is fucking great. Like I said, I only skimmed a couple of them. They're all just like that from what I've seen from like the little bits. I'm so fucking excited. I think Slap Mountain is just actual chef's kisses.
There's lots to see, including the most bizarre slap fighting league around. So hop in the truck, y'all, because we're headed out to Slap Mountain.
There's no place I'd rather be on this fucking planet than at Slap Mountain right now. Cream Pie, what's up? Cream Pie Okerlund back.
First round, you got the hardcore hillbilly.
He's wearing a doily. Very nice.
It's a big bad boy from Rome. Turn.
Mr. Crystal. Crystal Meth.
I'm gonna smack the fucking taste out of his fucking mouth. And when I'm done, I'm gonna be the first ever IWA Deep South slap fight champion.
Let's fucking go.
Damn hands off. If I go to the second round, I'm slapping the piss.
Is this guy taking a shit back here? Could we have changed the angle? You got Is this like a picture of Sasquatch? The dude is actually just taking his shit on the tree. God, this is the kind of quality you can expect from fucking Slap Mountain, baby. This is America. God damn it.
And that, my friend, is crystal clear.
Oh, he's got a catchphrase. Mr. Crystal, it's crystal clear.
Crystal's writing a check. Is he gonna be able to cash?
He's actually shitting. Unironically, he's shitting. I can actually see his knees sticking out from behind this tree. They couldn't get like a porta shitter in here? No porta john or anything?
Making his debut today in IWA Deep South.
This guy looks like a killer.
Hillbilly. You heard Mr. Crystal. What do you got to say, man?
Man, he talks a lot of tough man. You know, I'm not just gonna slap the out of him. I'm gonna blow his head off his shoulders.
Yeah.
Blow that face off your head. You keep talking and like
he's pretty scary.
Acting like Red Solo got a chance in this bullshit anyway. You might as well just gave Big James the first round bye.
Big James said he's going home.
I feel like I can smell the video.
We'll see what happens today. John Rare.
Hell, he can keep her. I don't want her. He can keep her ugly ass.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Slap Mountain.
That was aggressive for no reason.
JT Tilley, and this is
God.
the second quarterfinal match.
He's
of
in
the
slapping shape.
His 250 pounds is packed into a 5'2" frame, giving him.
Oh my God, that ass crack. It's like a professional level of ass crack for the South. Like this is like business casual, I'd say.
Essentially the same physique he had as a baby, and that's given him over 20 years experience in that body, perfecting his athletic prowess. And you can see here as he's rounding the corner and
it's the same physique he's had since he's a baby.
He is an elite athlete, and he's
That's a fucking great line.
Gifts here today as he faces his toughest opponent to date. Pounds stepping out of the tree line.
He's shaped like a Christmas tree. This is so fucking good, goddammit. This guy's scary. This guy's actually fucking scary.
By the look on his face that he means business. And just as soon as he steps into the ring, there's Mr. Crystal with his middle finger up in the air.
Oh, disrespectful. We don't like that. We don't like that. Put that down. God, yeah, Mr. Crystal is actually just built like some melted bubblegum.
You too, ref.
On your right, Hardcore Hillbilly. On your left, Mr. Crystal.
Oh!
Apparently has no interest in a handshake before the match.
That's mean. Good form? Okay, what the fuck was that?
It's just a little bit of a dud. It actually was in the strike zone, but it didn't have much power. And then
what the fuck was
Mr.
that?
Crystal wants to shake hands.
All that hype and he delivers that wet fart? That little queef? I think he's done. Oh.
And a swing and a miss from the Hillbilly. He actually just kind of catches the tip of the nose, knocks a booger out there. And then look, there's just a moment of sadness there.
I think he actually did knock a booger. Oh shit. Oh, I need. Do we have a 240 frame slow motion camera here, or 2000 frame slow mo camera on here on site?
Falls off, and a swing and a miss from the Hillbilly. He actually just.
Yeah. Oh, he actually knocked like a fat booger out of his mouth. Very impressive. There's plenty of boogers left in that nose, though. We can slap all that shit out, clear up his sinuses.
A lot of noise behind me, folks. I'm sorry. Please forgive that.
Hardcore Henry looks like Logan Paul.
Here we go with round 2.
But like really south.
Okay, now that was actually a pretty good slap.
That was better for Mr. Crystal.
You can see he's got just a little bit more power here, and he's hitting right in the strike zone. That's a good sign. Here we go. Hardcore Hillbilly. Okay, Hardcore Hillbilly with a nice slap.
Looking good. Packing some meat.
We're going to see how that pays off for Mr. Crystal.
Oh, he's mastered the technique. I'm not. Yeah, I think he knows what he's doing.
Behind me here in the tree line, and it looks like they're going to ask these folks to leave. We've got a husband and a wife that are having some sort of an animated discussion here. I'm so sorry. Okay, here we go. Round 3. Another.
That was like an Austin Powers judo chop. Not really impressed.
And you can see the intensity on his face.
Come on! Come on!
Oh, he's going into the crowd. He gotta slap the shit out of someone in the stands.
Okay, Mr. Crystal having some words here with his wife.
Oh, it was his wife. Okay, that's not good.
Okay, and another swing and a miss from the hillbilly.
Yeah, he's kind of just grazing him with the
tip.
fingers.
Here we are with the beginning of round 4. And another good slap from Mr. Crystal.
That wasn't a good slap. That wasn't very
You could just see it on
impressive.
his face. He came to win.
That just looked like someone told him something and he was just like, ah, stop it, and just gave him a playful
Okay,
one.
the hillbilly
Oh!
finds his mark. Hold
Jesus Christ!
We've got a knockout, folks. Fantastic.
Yep. Hardcore hillbilly with the easy,
Okay, I'm told there's a disturbance
easy
in the parking lot.
annihilation.
I guess after they were ejected from the event, this guy and his wife are having some sort of car issues. There's some sort of a meltdown going on, and I'm told we have a video. So let's roll that video here.
Hold on. Leave me alone.
What the fuck is happening? This is incredible!
You keep on.
Are these skits or is this just like actual shit?
Get the shooting in, bitch. Get your gun out, bitch. I'm ready to die.
Well, that's the kind of stuff you deal with at Slap Mountain. It's been an incredible afternoon.
Paradise.
Thank you for watching.
Slap Mountain
The
is
Hardcore
paradise.
Hillbilly is going to advance to the final round where he's going to face Red Solo Cup for the championship. Mr. Crystal has faced a devastating loss today.
Where the fuck is
but
this?
He vows to return
Heaven.
to Slap Mountain
This is
with
heaven.
a vengeance. Ring the bell for notifications, and we will see you guys next time.
I'm fucking glued to it, man. This is so good.